touch my soul the way you did. Keep me coming back for more. Damn, I'm booked again. This toxic love I'm in. This toxic love I'm in. You keep me high, backwards and hurt. I lay my body like I'm smoking drugs. Numb to the pain, you feel the void. Caress my body, call it Molly's joy. You keep me feeling. Hit me with the methadone, I'm off the deep end. Overdosing on this fresh intoxicating. So addicted to this double life we leading. Hold me slowly. Nobody knows me like you know me. Hold me slowly. Nobody knows me like you know me. Damn, nigga really got me tripping. Fall backwards in a couple triggers. Let me home with a bottle of some Henny. Playing daddy with his bitches in the city. Reminiscing about the vibe that we met on. Busted open for a nigga, he a Scorpio. Got me feeling for the D like an info. Big free, so we eat it with the panties on. Swear I love the way he toss me like a rag dog. He be beating on the cat like a mad dog. Push my body to the limit like a foreign car. Finna pop another pill with a second round. Wanna hit it from the back, got me face down. Gotta prop the booty up like a BBL. So addicted to a nigga. Hold me slowly. Nobody knows me like you know me. Hold me slowly. Nobody knows me like you know me. Damn, nigga really got me tripping. A fall backwards and a couple jitters. Let me home with a bottle of Slaney. Playing daddy with his bitches in the city. Reminiscing about the vibe that we went on. Busted over for a nigga, he a Scorpio.
Ooh, that was nice. Somebody sent me that. So if that's you, please tag yourself because I have that it was sent to me and I don't have a name attached to it, but it was really nice. What did you think?
Oh yeah, that was a nice song. Yeah.
It was sexy. It was sexy. I loved it. Okay, we got one more for y'all.
Yo, my soulmate, but you draining me. Blaming me, should've blamed it on the alcohol. Gaming me, baby girl, maybe we. Take a look, be grateful what we have. We the freshest on the app, these girls wanna be you. The thugs knowing high blast, heard you messing with another. Nothing effing up my craft, or walk past you then laugh. We used to be in tune, used to listen to my tunes. Love making every room as I provide you with the jewel. Let me find out, boo, I call it time out, cool. Define that rule to be faithful and true. But my phone going off when it's 2:15. Then you start going off, I'm like, all that's due. No trust in yourself and all that prove you ain't ready for this growth. I come home from a meeting, you cursing all rude. I U-turn out the door, I'm not that fool. You gon' say that this money is changing me. When you said that
I like it. What you think, Jay? What you think?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Yes, I like that sample.
Yes, that's what I was saying. It makes me feel like back in the 80s, some old school vibes. That's separate ways I wouldn't go to. I always make sure I tried to work it out. But I need to know who that first song was. That Addicted. I need to know who that was. Who sent me that? That was sexy. We gotta find out. Please tag her, whoever that was. Addicted. Please tag her. Tell her. Please know who she is.
We used to deal, we used to smash and feel.
Download that.
But I figure out what's the deal. I go harder, but I love it and respect myself.
Yes, nice.
So artists, you could just send you anything and you'll play it, or what are what's the stipulations for it?
Yep. So usually I'll put out a call the day of to send me whatever music, and if it's appropriate, so I'll say, hey, we're talking to Jonathan Coleman, and tonight we're going to be talking about the push pull trap.
Whatever comes out of our mouth, that'll be the topic.
Okay, and so it was like, okay, send me something, and Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. Separate Ways by Wooden Soldier and Addicted. We gotta find out who did that Addicted, because that Addicted was nice. It was sexy. It's very sexy. Very sexy.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, all right, so we are here with Jonathan Coleman, and we are going to be talking tonight about, I don't even know.
I know either. We'll figure it out.
He said, Tiffany, I have something to talk to you about. Sunshine, I got something to talk about. I got to get some stuff off my chest. And I was like, what's going on? You know, are we talking business? What is this? What's going on? Are we talking business? What's, you know?
We could talk business. We could do that.
Tell me what's
That's
going
safe.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's safe.
So that was very safe. That was very safe.
Mhm.
So definitely want to shout out Jonathan for always promoting and supporting the private room and any ventures that I do. He is always entangled in any of my events or anything that is going on, whether he's marketing, promoted, whether he's there doing interviews, taking pictures, video. He's always been supportive. So when he reached out and said, look, Tiffany, we need to talk.
You reached to me. But
Did I?
Yeah, you hit me up. Yeah. And
Okay,
I was like,
I saw always one of them posts. What is one of them posts? And I was like, Jay, what's going on?
You gotta talk to yeah.
Like, what's going on, Jay? You know, you a little strong over there on the forefront.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, you was like, yeah, I want to talk. And you said, you know, I want to do it on the private room. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. So, Jay, what's up? What you got going on? What you got coming up?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm Jonathan Coleman of the Media Blast PR, your PR specialist number one. And tonight, you'll figure out if you want to use me or not, because I might have to say things where I need a PR person. But but we'll you know, again, Tiffany has worked with me. Many people have worked with me. You can check me out on. I got this dry cough I've been trying to get rid of. But yeah, excuse me, pardon me, but I'll get through the show. You can reach me at info@themediablast.net. I don't know if my Instagram is up there. It was showing earlier, but you can get me at Instagram at JAYFORNOW, or you can reach me on Facebook, Jonathan Coleman. If you're connected to Tiffany, you'll see me. And you could hit me up, inbox me, and yeah, we could do what we do. Whatever you need, just ask. See if
Yeah. So tonight, what we're doing is we are going to be giving away some freebies because we are returning. After the holidays, I had some health things that I needed to deal with. I've been sharing my story about having fibromyalgia and my increase in symptoms. And so I really needed to deal with that change in my life and having to make adjustments. I moved and all that good stuff. So we are back. We're actually, I don't know if y'all been watching the post, but we're going to be random as fuck. That's what I've been saying, because Wednesdays, I am going to be hosting starting the 28th of March, I believe, with Jay Pragg. We're going to be hosting Friends with Benefits. So I'm looking forward to that. And so we actually are going to be reverting the private room back to Monday, or whenever someone reaches out, like, well, you said I reached out to you, but I swore you said to me I need to talk, but whatever. If anyone wants to get something off their chest, we're going to talk about it. So we are here. We are on the private room. And Jonathan, what's going on relationship wise? Like what you got going on right now? You've been having a lot to say the last couple of weeks. So like, tell me, where are you at right now? Are you single? Are you still in a relationship? Like what's going on with you?
I'm a free agent. Yeah.
Okay.
As far as relationships, but
okay.
I'm focused though. I have goals and things I want to accomplish, and I'm not really looking. Honestly, I'm not, looking to do anything like that. But I will say that on this journey that I'm going on, if anybody wants to hang out, on the way, yeah, I'm cool with hanging out with people, hanging out with women on the way to the journey. But as far as anything serious or anything like that, I feel like some people need to heal, some people need to take break, but I'm not looking for any. I'm focused on many other things.
I understand. I understand. So, I know that you're saying that you're single now, and you
Free
were
agent.
in a relationship. Yeah. How long were you in a relationship? It was a while, right?
Yeah, the most recent relationship I was in, it was the end of 2021, and it lasted all the way till New Year's of this year, 26.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
21 to 26. That's a long time, I suppose. But I've known her since 2015.
Okay.
Known
Okay.
her,
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
and I just to add on to that, I knew her on social media from about 2015 to 2018. 2018, we met in person and had a
Okay.
really good time, things like that. And
Okay.
then we kept in touch. And then I guess I can use a fake name for this one, even though she's not in the immediate circles
Right.
anymore. We'll call her Carly. Uh,
Okay.
started- Got you on so I started dating a woman named Carly. And the woman that I was in a relationship, the woman that I was in a relationship recently expressed to me while I was in a relationship with Carly that she was interested more than the time we spent in 2018. So as my relationship, you know how people do when you know that.
Wait. What? So somebody came to you and said they were interested in you?
It was the same woman we're talking about.
Okay, Carly.
We'll give no. Okay, let's give
No.
her a fake name. Let's give the recent ex a fake name. We'll call her Lady T.
Okay. Okay,
Lady
got it.
T. We'll call her
Okay.
that. But
Okay.
the other woman, while I was in a relationship with Carly, because I met Lady T in 18.
Okay.
I dated Carly from I guess 18 to the 18 to the beginning of 21. That
Right.
time
Okay.
period.
Okay.
Uh, and then where are we at? You asked me something.
I was asking you, how long have you been single and how recent was it? So you said y'all broke up New Year's Day or New Year's Eve.
Yeah, Eve, Dave,
Okay.
yeah, same difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm just trying to
No,
figure.
no. Danelle, I see her in the comments. No, I wasn't dating two women at the same time, but
Oh,
maybe the woman I'm talking about, Lady T, she was. But
okay. Okay.
but,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah.
Wait.
So not
Whoa. Okay. Oh, so Donella. Okay, so Donella asked, "Were you dating two women?" And you
no.
were saying no because one expressed interest in you while you were dating the other.
Yes, that's
You
what I
weren't
meant.
cheating on one with the other.
Yeah. I wasn't doing
Let's
that.
clear that out. Let's clear
Yeah,
that up. Let's clear that up. Got
yeah.
that? Okay. Because you're not a cheater, are you, Jonathan? You're not a cheater, are you?
What episode is this? No, I'm not. But I will say that I've had well, let me say this, right? Yeah, I hear him in the background. No. But I will say I've had time periods where I was like right now where I'm a free agent, and I'll be honest. I'm not. I'm not. How do you put it? When you're a free agent, it's not cheating. If you're hanging out with different women, you get what I'm saying? When you're
Oh
free
yeah,
agent.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
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 we've talked about that before. We've
yeah.
talked about that on many occasions about dating and courting. And so we're going to go ahead and make sure we understand your definition. When
Yeah.
you're dating someone, for me, you can date multiple people
Yeah.
until you say we're going to commit. Is
Yeah.
that your same?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But
Okay.
but in the instance with Carly and the other lady, we'll probably give her another nickname. No, 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 we'll keep it Lady T. The T is for
Okay. T for
um,
trouble. Okay. Okay.
the treacherous.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Treacherous. Okay.
Yeah.
She got a lot of nicknames.
Yeah. We might call her something else later on in the show.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Carly and lady of multiple names.
Yeah, lady with many faces. Uh, she it didn't overlap, but I was, you know, how some people. This is what I was getting at before. You know how some people, um, you know, when a relationship ain't going well, and you start
Yeah.
setting up, you start putting some, you start you know, I guess putting some feelers out. You start scouting talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. You know, so that's
But
the
wouldn't
kind
that
of,
be cheating though? Wouldn't that be cheating if you're
this is what
scouting other people?
excuse me, damn. What I wish I didn't have the dry cough. What I believe to be as cheating is if you're being straight up intimate with somebody else, or you're just straight up just crossing boundaries kind of thing.
Right.
If you're I don't know, if you're entertaining, I didn't say entertaining, if you're being honest about your situation, which I did with Lady T. I told, you know, she knew about Carly, and
Okay. Okay.
Carly was searching for talent too. So so I mean, you know, but the difference between Carly and I guess Lady T, because I guess we'll get further in the story if you ask. If you don't ask, I won't tell. So they
Oh,
won't
I'm
know.
gonna ask. I'm definitely gonna ask.
And shout out to Southside Mike. I see him over there in the comment section. I was actually on his show, on the EFABU talk show, and we talked about you know what we talked about backstage, Tiffany, a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I said the entire story. Well, not the entire story, but that piece about
Okay.
with the people that
Okay.
we know, you know, in it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I've broke the story, but I broke that. Yeah.
Okay. So what does Carly have to do with your current status of being a
Oh,
free agent?
nothing. I was just pretty much giving you the timestamps. You know that.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, so Carly's out the picture.
Yeah.
Now we got the woman of different names, several names, right?
Woman of several names. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you're single now, and why was this, so I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to social media, I can be a little forward and I tend to, if I'm upset with somebody, I have learned not to post on social media, which is very hard for me because I'm very vocal about a lot of stuff. But I have learned that's not the best thing to do.
Uh-huh.
So, but I will say that when I do see anything having to do with relationships, it's usually women that are talking about relationships.
Uh-huh.
But lately, I've been seeing more men being vocal about relationships. Why do you feel that is?
Well, I'm gonna speak about me right quick, right, and then we'll talk about men
Okay.
in general.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I only made one post. If anybody's followed me, I don't speak about that. I've never blasted, and I want to say this. I don't. I got ex-girlfriends. I got an ex-girlfriend that's still on my page now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have women that I've dated where it didn't work out, and we still cool. Or even the ones where it wasn't cool, we're not enemies. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not the kind of person, like, if the relationship doesn't work out, I'm out for blood. I just want to just destroy the person. I'm not that person at all. And I know people followed me for a long time. I don't make posts like that. Well, I know some people were
Right.
surprised to see me make a post like that.
Exactly. That's
But
why
I
we're here.
want people to look at it from this angle.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan
never makes posts like that. What had to have happened to make him get out of character for that? And so
Right.
that's really what it was. It's not that I'm just this person that just speaks on this kind of stuff, or throw people under the bus, or if it doesn't work out. The worst woman I was in a relationship with ever. Well, There's two that's real close by close margin. And I will say Carly and Lady with Many Faces, actually they're not as worse as these two women. But I want to say this. One of those two women is the worst woman, I would say one of the worst people I've ever met. One of the worst people. Like,
Mm.
and even she left clean.
Mm.
Even that was a mature breakup where we both got on and kept it moving.
Mm-hmm.
He actually said something about me on social media. I didn't respond, but
Mm-hmm.
it was what it was. So I'm not that kind of person. I'm not
Gotcha.
that kind of person. And even as a PR person, I would never advise somebody like you, Tiffany, or anybody other
Mhm.
to because it does, when people don't know the story, it actually makes you look bad, especially when the other person is over there calm and not saying nothing, and the other.
Mhm.
But I only made one post, and
Yeah.
made one post, and that was it. And I actually thought that after I made that post that it was going to get bad for me, but in
Mhm.
actuality, 26 has been very good. And there's so many people that supported me. There's so many people that listened to me, and actually,
Mhm.
it was like they empathized with me, and I was surprised. I know some people nosy. I know people want to be nosy. They don't care,
Yeah.
but and that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. At the time, I felt like I needed, if anybody could just let me emote or give me an ear, and I'll tell all my business to anybody, but anybody
Right.
that I felt safe enough to do that with. I mean, it actually turned out way different than I expected. And on
Mhm.
top of that, this year has been very good. I got more clients, I have more success, more things are happening.
Mhm.
It's just,
Mhm.
it's just getting better and better. So,
Yeah.
you know, um,
Well, I think because you're not the type to post about relationships, and the fact that you did, I think that had people like, "Whoa, okay, what's going on?" Because this is not the norm.
yeah,
Whereas for me, I'm always talking about relationships, somebody's relationships, celebrity relationships, or I'm always talking about something, right?
yeah,
And so I'm pretty sure people have unfollowed me, which I don't care.
yeah,
And I'm sure that I lost some friendships during that time where I was expressing myself about the cheaters in my life and stuff like that. So
leaders.
when that would be the norm for me, but for you it was not the norm.
Yes, not.
And so I know, just by looking at the comments with the eyes and the you okay bro, and it's going to be okay, which I hate when people say that it's going to be okay, so forth and so on. If I'm to the point of posting it and I'm visually angry by the words that I'm posting, then please don't tell me it's going to be okay, because
Yeah, you know
obviously.
what? I want to add to that. I think a lot of people kind of minimize what the issue is, because, like, a lot of people, before I said anything, right? There were people that were saying, typical stuff. And then I told them the situation. They were like, what? Whoa, that
Right,
happened? Okay, yeah, I'll take my typical, because I feel like when
right.
people say that, it's just because people break up. I mean, that's normal. People go through
Yeah,
breakups. That's normal. But I mean, sometimes the stuff that leads to the breakup or the experience, that's not normal. Sometimes that's
yeah.
not like, and I feel like this situation, if this is normal, then what? Now I understand why guys are, if what I experienced is normal, I understand why guys are talking about relationships. I understand this red pill stuff now, but
Yeah, yeah. And Southside, he knows. We've been on together. Southside knows. And what's my other boy? Oh my goodness.
Will
I've
Terry.
been on with Southside. Yes, yes,
Mhm.
Terry. So yeah, we know all about that, and we hear about all kinds of relationships. And if you have been following the private room, we talk about all kinds of stuff. There's no holds barred. We talk about all kinds of lifestyles, choices, and so forth. So, we're grown. We're grown. So I'm glad that when you did say something, on your social media that was out of character for you that people reached out with genuine concern? And because of some people don't care, they're just on your page, just looking to see what you up to and what you got going on, and they just keep it moving. They don't care about your life, they don't care about you, and they definitely don't care about you personally. They're just there, you got going on in your life. And I mean, that's the reality of social media.
Oh yeah, exactly. I rather the nosy people than the people who minimize it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, like that was actually probably the worst day of the 26th, the first day. Everything else has been really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been very good.
Ooh, Southside. Oh, Lordy. Okay, Southside. So tell me, why was this breakup the one that you went to social media about? Like what was so, I guess, hurtful? Is that the right word?
Well, it's not one thing that could encompass everything, that could sum it all up.
Yeah.
25 had just been a series of just disrespect from her, and just weird shit. Just and it just I don't know if we got that kind of time. But it's not it wasn't just one thing. It wasn't just even when I went on Southside Mike's, when I went on the EFABU platform, I just told a piece of it. I didn't say everything adding up to the final moments is made me go just fuck this and say what I said, because I've been like holding it in, and not holding it in like in an unhealthy kind of way, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But holding it in kind of like just keeping the issues between her and I, not inviting anybody else. I mean, other than after she did the thing with the other fake names I'm going to use later when you ask me.
Okay. I keep these fake names in line.
Yeah, we got to,
okay. Yeah, I was very specific. I want y'all to know I was very specific about Jonathan and I being in the same circle, so I didn't want to use no names. And came on this like clueless, tell me what's going on, but I don't want no names. I want no names. I want to go ahead and put that out there that was the agreement. We're gonna do this interview, no names. No names.
No names. So, I'm not gonna use any real names. Because they watch your shows. They well, it's people that people know within the
right. Okay, so the reason, you said you had a couple of bad relationships leading up to your
no. I'm talking about her. I'm not talking about bad relationships. Screw the bad relationships. We're not talking about. That's not what made me say what I said to her. What I said about her is all her stuff. All of her stuff made me say it. So anything that happened in 2014, and I don't count that against her. I'm not all women. I hate you all. And even now I don't hate women. I'm speaking specifically about that woman when I said what I said.
Okay. So what was it about this particular? Let me ask you this. You were together for how long again?
We were together since from 21 to 26, first day of 26. Okay. And so about 7 years. I've known her since 15, met her in person in 18. That's important because I want people to know how long this was, or how long. This is not some woman that I met, kicked it with, didn't work out. This is a woman that we're part of each other's kind of history a little bit. Even if we were just background peoples in each other's lives at one point before it got serious. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I keep bringing that part back up.
Okay, y'all knew each other. Y'all knew each other for a couple of years. You thought you knew her. Y'all got into a relationship. So what was it that made you just say, "Fuck it, like I'm done"? What was it? What was it about this one?
It wasn't. Okay. Now we got to go into the stories. The story times now. But
Yes.
it wasn't one thing. It wasn't one particular thing. It's just the whole experience, just the the whole 25 leading up to the end,
Yeah.
So I don't know where to start. I don't know if I should start with the same story that I said on the EFABU, or if
No,
I
because I didn't listen to it because you were supposed. This story is supposed to be for me. Love you, Southside, but this was supposed to be for me, so I did not listen to it because I didn't want to know nothing that was going on.
but you know this story though, Tiffany. This is the one I told you about.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. So what was it that broke it? And then we're gonna go back to see like how the hell did we get to this point?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The straw that, well, I'm being honest with you all through the thing, but the straw that broke the camel's back is not as actually big as the stuff that happened. It's like the straw was like little. If we just take that one isolated incident by itself, it's not that big a deal. It's not even
Okay,
it's
so
not
we
even
need
worth
to
breaking.
start from the top then.
Yeah, we got to start from the top.
Okay.
Um, this woman, because I gotta retell the story that I told on EFABU to make everything else make sense. That
Okay.
wasn't the first thing that happened. It wasn't the last thing, but it was the turning point. It was the
Yes.
climax. It was the okay. This is why this is not it.
Now, is this the point where you said, okay, maybe this relationship is done? That's the point I want to know. Where did it start where you were like, wait a minute, this
Yes,
ain't right?
yes. This is the part where made me go okay. Actually, before this happened, I was already kind of like, this needs work. This needs work.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And then when this happened, it confirmed a lot of other things, you know. So when this happened, I said, okay, this needs to,
Okay. What is it? Come on. What
okay,
was it?
okay. All
You
right.
beating around the bush tonight. That's not like you. That's not like you, Jonathan. Ain't like you, Jonathan.
Yeah, because the fake names we're going to use, they're in your circles and stuff. That's why.
Yes.
But I do want to say this now. Pardon me if I say this wrong. Danella, she's in the community, right? The is it? Am I? Pardon me if she's not the LGBT.
Yes, she's
Okay.
part of the LGBT community. Yes, she is. And no, she's not going to be offended. She doesn't get easily offended.
Oh no, I don't want to. I'm not.
Okay. Okay.
I do want to say this is why I point. I point if she's still listening, if she's still watching. Danella, I want to get your opinion on something in the comment section after you hear the story.
Okay. I like it. Okay.
I want you to say to me, yeah, that sounds fucked up because this is, you're neutral. It's not like you're dealing with, you don't have a side. She said, nope. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna get your
That's
opinion.
okay. If we have anybody that is watching that is in the LGBT community, we want your input on this situation.
Okay. Now I do want to say this, right? My issue is not her sexuality. It rather she is or isn't, rather she whatever she, that it's the disrespect. Because even if she didn't do anything with other women, which I mean I know better. But even if she didn't, right? The story without the being with other women stuff, it's still valid, the disrespect.
Right.
So usually, and this is where I'm gonna get into the story. Usually, this was a weekend. This was a weekend. Well, this was Friday. The story happened over the weekend. On that Friday, she usually tells me what she's doing. And if she doesn't know what she's doing, I usually have like a like an idea. Like she would usually give me an idea, like, oh, I might go to the gym, or I might go to the Y, or I might be doing this, or I'm working extra, or, whatever, So I usually know what's going on, or I know when, and it's not that I'm keeping tabs, but it's one of those things like, if if we're gonna plan something, or we're gonna hang out, or whatever, you know. So this time she said, I don't know. And usually she knows, and I'm sensitive to patterns. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that I'm one of these guys that think, oh, you're cheating, you're doing something wrong. It's one of those things like, that's different, because I'm not looking for anything to support anybody being guilty of anything, but I'm just kind of looking for things like, I mean, just any, that I notice, I pick up on stuff like that, even if it's not even important, right? Like you just, you know what I mean?
But she had a way of doing things that was a pattern.
Yes, exactly. Or, even people who are spontaneous, them.
Mm-hmm.
Southside Mike. um, so she said she didn't know. And keep that in mind. She said she didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, cool. So damn, this cough don't want me to do it.
Do you want to take a second and go get some water?
Oh, I got it right here.
Okay. So what happened on this Friday? You asked her what she was doing.
Yeah, she said she didn't know. So
okay.
Later on in the evening, now I'm gonna skip all any extra stuff. But later on in the evening, I text her and said, hey, when you get back, I'll cook for you, and we can hang out, da da da. And she was like, oh, don't worry about it. Me, and I'm gonna use the fake name, one of the fake names. Me and Holly are going to, me and Holly and some friends are going to, we're going to get some drinks and eat and hang out. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And, but I was still under the impression that she was just coming back. Right.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all live together at this time?
Yeah, we live together. Her and I lived together from 22 to actually 25, but even after, I'll get to that, because all this stuff, like I said, this is not just one. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading the comments.
Yeah, you get distracted.
I'm getting distracted. So she was like, yeah. So she omitted a name. She said, I'm with Holly and some friends.
Okay.
And I said, oh, we'll give this person already comes with a fake name, Poppy. She said,
Holly and Poppy. Okay.
Holly and Poppy. She said, yeah, I'm with. So I said Poppy, because I knew Poppy was in town.
Right.
Because, I knew she was in town. And she was like, yes. And I thought it was weird that she omitted Poppy's name, because I know who she is. You know what I mean? Why are you Holly and some friends? Right? I know that's no big deal. For anybody in the comments section, or for anybody that's listening, going, this dude's trying to be a detective. No, but after I tell this story, I have to tell some more things that led up to this too. So, which Tiffany or Southside Mike, y'all don't know, because I didn't tell y'all any. I didn't get to tell any of that. But okay. Let me keep it going. So and so later, I'm still thinking she's coming back. Because you're just gonna eat with them, have some drinks, whatever, and come on back. So then she texts me at this was maybe close to 11 at night, and she said, I'm asleep by Holly. I'm asleep by Holly. And so I called her, didn't pick up the phone. I text her, and I said, I forgot what I text, but I'm not, it was one of those. So you coming back early in the morning, just that kind of so she went from, I don't know what she's doing, to that, right? Which that could be a spur of the moment, but then I'm gonna tell you the rest of the story. Then you can tell me if it's she still didn't know, or if this was planned.
Okay.
Y'all keeping up? Donella, if she's still there?
Yeah, she's still here.
Okay, okay. So I didn't feel right about that. Like, you know, how you get that gut feeling. Like I said, this is not right. Something's weird. Now, she actually had
And so what wasn't weird? What was weird was that she couldn't tell you her plans, and then she went to dinner, and now she's not coming home.
yes. Now let me say something. Holly's birthday is in March or whatever. So which I'm still not being specific. But Holly they had like this birthday get together. I'm pausing this part of the story to go back. Southside, Tiffany, I don't know this part.
Okay.
Now, my ex-girlfriend, Lady T, picked a fight with me right before they went on this birthday getaway thing. And I'm this is another reason why we had to break up, because I'm an easygoing guy. I really am. If you Tiffany, you know me. Well, you beat me to it, Danella, but I haven't. I gotta I gotta say it to the. Let me get to it. So Holly, Lady T, and Poppy, they were supposed to be going out of town for Holly's birthday for this. You know, they want to spend time together and party because it's Holly's birthday and that kind of thing. And I'm not one of those insecure men. I became that after stuff that kept getting stupid. Well, I ain't gonna say insecure, but it's like guys aren't insecure for no reason. You know, like stuff don't add up. And so when you start doing, wait a minute, this shit don't add up. So stuff was not adding up. But I want to say, aside from her picking a fight with me, right, which I didn't put two and two together until after the fact. She picked a fight with me, like, and she was going hard with it because she was.
I'm lost. Back up. She goes out of town with the friend for her birthday.
Yeah.
And what? Did you not know that they were going out of town for their birthday?
No, I knew that, right? But the thing that made me not suspicious is because they actually told me a lot of detail. So I kind of was like, oh, okay, cool. And plus she kept in touch with me while they were gone. So she would she would text me, hey, what's going, you know what I mean? Or I'd call, we'd talk for a little bit. So that kind of put my mind like, oh, well, you know, my girl doing her thing. You know, let her do her thing, whatever. She's with her friends. Because I don't look at this messy stuff like these TikTok story times. I didn't start doing that till later. And I just want to say I can't afford to be naive. That's another reason why I'm a free agent for right now. I gotta be free. I fuck this shit. So
but what was wrong with the birthday weekend?
So the birthday weekend, I thought it was just an innocent girls trip. Even though it's Holly and a stud named Poppy and Lady T all hanging out of town. And I found out later from Holly they didn't even.
Is Holly and Poppy lesbians?
Yes.
Okay. And your girl, I'm assuming, is not, or you thought she wasn't?
What that post I make on the first say? That post that said, I'm tired of being a pretend boyfriend to a closeted lesbian. That wasn't even the only clue I had. so
okay. So we in that she went out of town and it just didn't feel right to you. Okay. And then there was dinner.
No. Okay, this is where I'm going back and forth. The dinner part, I put that story on pause. We got to come back to that. I'm doing the out of town, and then we'll go back to the dinner stuff. They spent the night out of. They did their thing out of town. I found out from Holly they didn't even go out of town. I saw photos from when they were hanging out because Holly posts photos and stuff. And one of the photos has a menu from a restaurant that's in Charlotte. So they lied. Holly, Lady T never told me they didn't go out of town. She kept telling me that they went out of town. But Holly, and I don't think Holly didn't do that to throw Lady T under the bus. they ain't got their stories together, and
they didn't communicate.
Yeah, they didn't communicate that. It was just sloppy.
They're like, girl, you know we're supposed to be in Atlanta.
Yeah. It was one of those things. So
Okay.
they're
Okay.
telling three different stories. Or I don't talk to Poppy, but they're telling different stories, and it's not adding up. They think I'm stupid, and they also think I'm a nice pushover, which I was, because it shouldn't have lasted this damn long. But so I'm trying to tell these stories without getting mad, because I really want to cuss and get out of character, and I might lose people.
So I'm trying to figure out where the problem came in. You have these 2 weekends that they went out of town, or supposedly went out of town.
And then when she came back from that weekend, right? The other weekend, she had like oh man, she just I wanted to call her a B word, but that's
she wasn't giving you none. She took shower when she got home. Like, what's
oh, let me tell you something about there's like a billion stories, but I got to get to the main ones. Let me go back to the y'all have that as a mental note, the out of town thing with some lesbians, right? And but I want to say this. There's another fake name I'm gonna use. Her name is Pastor V. Her name is Pastor V. Pastor V. Pastor V.
Oh Lord, now we got a pastor at home.
Yeah, we do. So Pastor V, I don't give a fuck. So Pastor V, who was a female, who was a lesbian, called me and said, hey, where's Lady T? And I, just being naive, dumbass Jonathan, I was like, oh, well, her and Holly are out of town because it's Holly's birthday, and because I'm just thinking everything's innocent, because I trust her, and I'm not insecure. Right. So I just told the truth. Later, Lady T got mad at me for telling Pastor V where she was at. And I told Lady T, I was like, what's wrong with that? You were out of town with Holly and Poppy. I mean, y'all are friends,
But why did Poppy call to ask where she was if they were together?
No, see, it's too many fake names. Now I'm confusing you. Pastor V. Did I say Poppy? I didn't mean to say Poppy. Lady V, Pastor V. Well, who's on third? Pastor V. Pastor V called me, not Poppy. Pastor V called me and asked, where is Lady T? Because Lady T helps her out with her events that she does with the church.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I was confused. Okay.
Yes, that's why she was calling. It wasn't, she was calling it, hey, whatever the business they got.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And so I told what I knew, that Lady T was out of town with Poppy and Holly.
Right. And Pastor V is a lesbian too?
Yes. Yes, she's a lesbian too.
Oh, wow.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is 2 weekends spent with.
Yes, but I'm still in this
LGBT community.
Oh, she spends lots of weekends with the LGBT community. I'm not even saying it as a joke. I'm not saying it to be facetious. She does.
Okay.
So
did y'all ever have a conversation about whether she was that way or not?
She denies it. She's I'm not that way. I remember, well, everybody has these talks about what, freaky deek stuff, what they would and wouldn't do. And so she said early in the relationship, we would entertain the idea of stuff like that.
Okay, Jonathan. I didn't know you had it in you.
I got some stories to tell, like the ones y'all be telling on them other episodes, but I don't want to put my stuff out there.
Okay, so we got
without Lady T in them. So we got other women in them.
Okay. All right. So we got 2 instances, 2 weekends where she's spending time with these women that was planned or unplanned or you weren't aware of.
Yeah,
right?
hold on. Can I answer Danella? Can I say that, or should I need to leave the comment section alone?
Sure.
Look, I want to
She's
say
not going
this.
to tell you because Donella says she's not going to tell you because she thinks that you're going to judge her.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe she thought that I would judge her. But the thing is, we could have. I'm a reasonable person. You know,
Right.
if you want to, she could have came out to me.
Okay.
She could have said, well, even if she felt. Here's the thing, right? I didn't sign up for this. When we were just cool, if she would have just told
Mm-hmm.
me about who she, how she is, I mean, that would have been
Uh-huh.
okay. And if she wanted to
Okay.
tell me up front, I didn't. I signed up to be with her and us be together and work on a relationship, not me
Gotcha.
be a compartmentalized boyfriend while she lays in the bed with old lesbians. You know, that's not what I
Okay.
asked for.
Yeah.
You can do that,
Yeah.
but we
So
got to
what if
consider.
she would have told you? What if she would have told you up front that she was interested in women? Would you have been okay with it up front if she would have told you up front?
I know people say no, you wouldn't, but yeah, I would have, because then I can
Okay.
I can decide how this relationship is going to go or how this is going to move.
Right.
I don't care about, like I said earlier, I don't care about the sexuality. I don't like the secret shit. I don't like the sneaking around
Right.
shit, or I don't like the blatant disrespect in my face stuff. I don't like that.
Right.
I don't care about your
Right.
sex. If you want to sleep with 10 women, that's what's up. Just
Right.
don't say to me that I'm only with you and then go sleep with 10 lesbians. That's the part I don't like.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So
But
yeah,
honestly, you really don't know if she had relations with the other women. You only you feel like that. You have the usually when they say, if you have the feeling, it's probably true.
I've
But
more than what I said here. There's more evidence, but
okay, there's
but
more evidence. Okay.
but I want to say, and I also have a testimonial from a lesbian too. But I
Okay.
I have evidence. But be that as it may, even if she never did, she was still disrespectful to me, which I haven't gotten all into that,
Right. Right.
That part remained, disrespecting the relationship, disrespecting me openly in front of people, and that kind of stuff. That really happened,
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
so I like Southside Mike said, yes, you fucking stop playing. But even if she wasn't, she was still disrespectful.
So I just want to understand the thing with the weekend, the birthday weekend. The issue is that they were supposed to be out of town. They weren't out of town, right?
No. Let me tell you something. That first out of town thing wasn't an issue for me, because I was still under the impression that this was just an innocent birthday gathering, right? And the only issue that I had surrounding that birthday getaway was her being disrespectful to me, picking fights with me before she went out of town, which I know now that's just a way that women, they make it make sense. So, okay, it's okay for me to cheat because we
got into an argument. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a strategy. So yeah, now I know. I'm up on that. She picked
not all women play them games, so don't take that forward with you. Not every woman plays that game. So.
I know women in the comment section will say not a grown woman, but she about to be 50. So, and the lesbians that she deal with are pushing 60. So I don't know what age they stop doing stupid shit, but
okay,
you don't know who these people are. We're using fake names.
Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the first instance. I'm still waiting for that.
Okay, let's get back to the other weekend then. The other weekend. Okay. So and I also want to say this. Holly has a book. She has a book that she wrote, and she calls Poppy CeeLo in the book. In the book, she talks about how she bring, like, sometimes Poppy or CeeLo, where the fuck her name is, she Connie, she'll tell
Are these all the fake names? I can't keep up with all these names. I need one fake name per person.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll keep it at Poppy.
Okay.
She actually introduces Poppy to women, and they do things and stuff like that. So this is something that they do. This is something that Poppy and Holly do. They do this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so
Like
Holly and Poppy, they tag team? They set women up?
Yeah, they did. I don't think it's set up. These women willingly do it, but well, yes, set up. Yeah, I guess
but that means this is their thing.
Yeah, it's their thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is what they do.
Okay.
So I want to say this, right? Even if she's not doing anything. Oh, let me tell a story because I keep getting off that. Now, this other weekend where she said, I'm gonna spend the night at Holly's after saying she didn't know what she was doing that night.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My gut said something's not right. Something's not right about this. So then yeah.
You're not focused tonight.
Huh?
You're not focused tonight. You got a lot.
Yeah, I need to look at the comment section. I'm gonna hide it because that's yeah, I need to stop. That's throwing me off.
You're not focused tonight. And I understand because you're sharing something that you wouldn't normally share.
Yeah, I know I'm being vulnerable, but it's just okay. I'm gonna get
it's
on.
Okay, it's okay because this is what I just want to say this. And all jokes aside, we need more men to speak up because as a woman, sometimes men can be, nothing hurts me, move on to the next, don't express your feelings, don't cry, don't say I love you, don't say I miss you. And so that's why I'm down for us to talk because we don't have these kind of conversations with men
but
on a regular basis.
And you know why I want to say why a lot of men don't do it? I don't think it's because men inherently want to just look macho, but they get shamed. A lot of women say, "Oh, that y'all spilling tea. That's you a bitch nigga for talking about it." And they get that stuff. They get shamed for it. Or it's nobody being empathetic to them. It's like, who cares? Get over it.
Right.
That kind of stuff. So that's why a lot of guys don't sign up for these purple and pearl events and stuff like that and want to talk because the women make them feel like they can't do it. They shouldn't be talking around their mouth or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
So just to, excuse me,
tell us what happens this weekend that you were just like, yeah, no, this it's a wrap.
Yeah, my gut feeling said something's not right. So the next morning, now she had spent the night with Holly in the past, other than this lesbian birthday weekend.
She spent the night with her a couple times, yeah.
Yes, a couple of times, but she would come back the next morning. She'd be wearing the same clothes. It'd be, some quick, or she'd update me, so I wouldn't, I would go, okay, she's good.
Right.
This time, it's getting close to noon. It's like, I don't know, it's like maybe 11ish or whatever. And
checkout time.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, she hasn't called me, she ain't text me.
So she left Friday for dinner and you didn't hear from her until the next day?
I didn't hear from her until I pulled up at Holly's. So I drove to Holly's, knocked on the door. They said I was banging on the door all crazy. I wasn't. I knocked on it, but I'm gonna get to the point.
Okay.
So Holly answers the door and was kind of like, "What are you doing here?" Like, and I said, "Well, you got my girl in there," And so she went and got her. So Lady T comes to the door and she's got it creaked, like I'm a salesman that she don't want to talk to, like I'm some kind of Jehovah's Witness you want to tell no to. She don't open the door. Oh, hey. She's like, what do you want? Like that. I hope she had extra underwear. I hope she did too, because For her not to know what she was going to do on Friday, she spent the whole weekend over there. Danella, that's your
Okay.
community.
Okay. So, okay. Friday comes, you ask her, what are you doing? I don't know. Then later on, she
She
goes
kept
out to
saying it.
dinner
She
with
didn't say
Holly.
it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, so Friday, you ask her what she's doing. I don't know. She ends up going to dinner with Holly
Poppy.
and friends, but doesn't mention Poppy.
Yes.
And then she doesn't communicate with you this whole time. They're at dinner until the next day when you show
No.
up.
She tells me no. She does say I'm about to sleep by Hollywoods. I mean, by Holly. I'm about to sleep by Holly. That's what she says in the text. And fake name. Sorry. Well, it's still a
Okay.
fake name. Holly.
Okay.
Can you edit that out? Oh, it's live.
It's
So she's damn. Well,
oh no.
whatever.
Okay.
I don't care who I lose, man. Clear the board. It's new people. It's better people to fuck with. Honest people. You know what I'm saying? Clear the board. Fuck them all. So,
oh my. Okay, so you show up at the house.
I show up at the house.
Everybody's looking surprised.
Lady T opens the door like, what do you want? And so I start like, hey, what's going on? What time are you coming back? And she's saying, what happened to Grand Rising? She says that like she deflects from what I'm asking. And I wasn't asking like a cop. I wasn't interrogating. I was like, so, hey, is everything good? Because she could have been over there like passed out or something. You know what I mean? She could have been like, it's not always about cheating. It's like something. I mean, they could have been in there dead or something. You know, like that's weird for her to do. So I told her I wanted to lay eyes on her, not to see if she's being with a lesbian, but you know, but I don't care.
Like you went out to dinner, you spent the night, and she didn't tell you that she was spending the night, did she?
No, she told me. Yeah, she told me.
She said she told you that she was going to spend the night.
Yeah,
but then you don't talk to her until you show up.
Yeah, I don't talk to her again. I called her, I texted her, nothing. I show up. That's the first time I'm talking to her. She don't give me no good morning, Grand Rising text, nothing. That morning I show up at Holly's. That's the first time I'm talking. She comes to the door, creak like what surprise, what the fuck are you doing here? And she has on a long t-shirt and some house slippers. So how do you not know how you go from I don't know what I'm doing to you got on a big long t-shirt and some house slippers?
Was this stuff that she had at home? So that means she packed it, or was it?
So why are you packing a bag if you don't know what you're doing? She might have.
No, I'm asking you. Did you recognize what she had on?
I was too focused on her creaking at the door. I was kind of like, does she have this at home? My mind wasn't going that fast.
Okay.
And speaking of my mind not going that fast, that Poppy lady come to the door and shoos me off. Like, hey, she'll be okay. You know, she's going through an emotional time because this is around the time, the anniversary of her well, not the anniversary of his death, but this is his birthday. She has a deceased son, and this was around his birthday. So, you know, and she was like, you know, I'm this is an emotional Holly, not Holly, because Holly was standing there with her mouth like some shocked. But it's Poppy. Poppy is fussing with me and shooing me off the porch, like, go ahead on. She'll call you, you know, and Lady T is behind her. Like she's my mind was blown. Lady T is behind this nasty stud while this big, nasty, ugly ass, nasty stud is telling me to get the fuck on. My woman is behind her and saying, it's an emotional time for me. Don't you understand that? And I mean, there was other things said, but that's the main point. You know what I mean? And I was like, thrown off. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell just happened?
Now, for me, y'all not gonna have me standing at the door with it creaked open. Like at this point, I should be in the house by now. I think, like either in the house or either you're coming out and talking to me. We're not gonna do this whole talk through the door thing. We're not. Gonna
And that's not all what I just told you. That's just one of the stupid things. One of the many stupid things.
Okay.
That I just that I just kept eating. You know. And so I got
Was there any sign before these weekends, these random weekends? Was there any sign of that there was anything more than friendship?
Yes, there was actually a lot of it. But I didn't I just kind of wrote stuff off in my mind. Like maybe I'm thinking too hard, or maybe that's not that, or maybe that doesn't mean that, you know? So there's this one thing. Her sister, we'll call her Eve. We'll call her sister Eve to protect her anonymity, using different names. Eve, this was in November of 24. Eve Eve actually spent the night at my house with Lady T, you know, their sisters. And this is when they came back from out of town. They went out of town, but not Holly's out of town trip, Eve's out of town trip. They went to DC and Holly went with them, right? But that part I didn't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out that's my brother. He knows what kind of motherfucker she was. And she is a motherfucker.
Hey Chris, haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. I don't want to see. I'm pretty sure some people hate me now, but that's cool. Like I said, clear the board. Get rid of these
It's okay. It's okay. So at the end of the day, these things kept happening, and sounds like it kept involving Holly. And so at the end of the day,
she got some stupid stories on her own that don't involve Holly.
Okay.
It wasn't Holly wasn't always. It's not always centered around the lesbian stuff. Like she was disrespecting me outside of that stuff too.
Okay.
It's all of it's connected, you know.
Okay, gotcha.
So Eve, her sister, when they got back from out of town, Eve, they were talking, and before Eve said it, I was actually thinking that her and Holly did something, because you know how I have other little evidence of other little, like, I don't say evidence, but little things. These aren't hard evidence like the other things. This is more like little weird little things, or little weird little things being said. You know how you see coworkers, and you see like some coworkers, right? You may not know. You see them in the break room. You got, they fucking. I don't know. Something ain't right. They had that kind of vibe. They had that kind of energy. It was like the energy felt like y'all done did something. Holly done sucked your titties or something. Even if y'all ain't been in bed together, something done happened. This is weird. This is the private room. Y'all say stuff like this all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did the sister have to say?
Oh, well, this is what the sister said. Eve said, her sister said, what do you, said this to Lady T, what you and Holly got going on in front of me? And Lady T got upset and said, nothing. If I was going to be with a woman, I'd be with a better bitch. I'd be with a better looking bitch, or something like that. She said. So Holly, if you're listening, that's how your friend sees you. But you already had her in your bed, even if Poppy was the one that was in the bed, not you. So that's how you. But they talk shit about each other, though, you know. So, you know, and Holly, I unfriended Holly. I unfriended a lot of them in that, you know, in the circles. I almost unfriended my cousin too, but that's it. I'll save him for something else. But where was that the story? Because the comments keep making me.
Yes, you were. Okay, the relationship is over. You ended the relationship.
Oh, I didn't end it there. I didn't. Oh, you mean now? Yeah, now it's over. But I didn't.
It's now, but it's now over. And the reason is that last weekend was like, what the hell is going on?
No, that was the snowball effect. That was I know Southside Mike was like, that wasn't it. Y'all, you didn't break up?
What was the final straw? You still haven't given me the final straw. That's enough. That was enough to break up right there.
Yeah, that's what everybody's telling me that. But
Ain't no
my
way.
dumb
Ain't
ass.
no way. Ain't no way you're gonna go out. Tell me that you don't have no plans. Then you go out, spend the night out. Don't communicate with me the whole time that you're out, or most of the time that you're out, which you don't usually do. And then when I come to check on you, because I'm concerned at this point, then you're gonna have some dude come to the door and tell
No,
me to
it's a stud. It wasn't a dude.
do
Oh
stuff.
yeah, same difference. Yeah.
No, it's not the same difference. I shouldn't say that. But yes,
Oh,
so
sorry.
someone else that has nothing to do with your relationship who should not even be in the conversation.
Yeah,
You
I'm
allow
talking
that
about
person to go off on me.
yes, I'm
when
talking
I'm
to my
just
girlfriend, not
right,
you know,
right.
and I know this is another reason why a lot of these men don't speak up is because women will say, "Why are you telling business?" But this is my business. This closeted lesbian put me in this shit. So if she didn't want this out there, she shouldn't have did the shit. Shit, you know. I'm telling my business.
But do you have proof? Do you have any proof? Do you have any proof
I
that
got screenshots, I got text messages, I got all kind of shit like that. And not that I save it. I'm just saying I don't delete anything. It's not that I'm like I'm trying to, I'm trying to get somebody because I never think you never think you have to use it. You know what I mean?
you don't think to plan ahead.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
so do you have proof that anything more than just a friendship was going on? It was a lot of suspect stuff going on. There was a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been going on. But do you have proof that there was actual cheating going on? Or is it more of just she disrespected me on more than one occasion and that's why we're not together? Or do you feel like she cheated on you too?
You know what? You know how you said earlier in the program, is scouting talent cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can sleep in the bed with a stud, because they did sleep in the bed together, because I do have an eyewitness that's not Holly. And me and this gentleman was actually somebody that Holly was dating.
Okay.
You might know him.
And not a woman. And not a
woman. It's a man.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
He's Caucasian. So you know, yeah, she was you know him, don't you know him?
I don't know. Who are you talking about?
Okay. Well,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing. I told you I don't want to know no names. I don't want no identifying marks. I don't want nothing.
Well, I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying any names.
Yes,
but,
thank you.
I'm not gonna say what anything that was said between me and him. But I will say that I mean, if a man, this is what I understand about like the gay stuff between women. A woman can literally sleep in the bed with two lesbians and nobody looks at that like she ain't gay. If I did that as a straight man, they would say they tell guys that they're sassy because they come on here on podcasts and talk. They call men sassy for saying things like that hurt my feelings. And there's you sassy, you moist. So I mean, so a woman can literally just have so much suspect stuff and she can still call herself straight. Meanwhile, a man can shake another man's hand for too long and they'll say they gay. You know? So I think it's a double standard with that.
Now, it is possible to sleep in the bed with a woman and not have sex with them. I've done it plenty of times.
I believe so. I believe that could happen. That's what I thought was happening. And you know what?
I need to know, do you have proof otherwise though? Do you have proof?
I got proof otherwise. There's a woman back in Louisiana that Lady T used to be cool with. And this woman actually used to talk. Lady T used to talk so much stuff about this woman. I know they were good friends. I didn't know anything else was happening, but she talked so much bad stuff about this lady. We'll give her a real name because she's not in the circles. Her name is Melinda. And so I there was one point that my ex-girlfriend was my profile picture at one point. That my anonymous protecting the anonymity girlfriend was my profile picture.
I ain't gonna look. Go ahead.
You remember it. This was my profile picture for the whole year, pretty much. Yeah. So I
want to know what Donella think. Donella still here?
She said, "I'm
Donella,
leaving."
are you still here?
She was like, "This is too."
I want to know what Donella thinks. I want to know if she feels as if Lady T was cheating.
Well, hold on. While she's trying to answer that, we'll call her M to protect her anonymity, just in case somebody tries to find something. Whatever name y'all forgot, it's not that one. So M reached out to me when she saw Lady T as my profile picture. Well, me and Lady T together as my profile picture. I forgot how she saw me. I think we're in some kind of on the same page or something like that. And I commented, and so she had inboxed me, or she was under my comment or something like that. And she inboxed me, and and she said, "Hey, just tell her I miss her and tell her I love her." That was the first thing she said to me. She inboxed me and said that. And yes, she said, tell her that I miss her and tell her I love her. And I didn't say anything to her because because unlike Lady T, I'm loyal. So I was like, well, if Lady T and this woman have beef and they're not friends, then I'm on my woman's side. I'm not. Right. I mean, Lady T ain't on my side. She'll be friends with if you. I got a story with that too. Actually. But if we can get to that, but so Lady T. Yeah, I said I'm not talking to this lady. I just left her on red or whatever. So Eve told me that there were some suspicions that her and Lady T had gotten together back. They used to get together back in Louisiana. And so
the same woman that reached out to you.
Yeah, the same woman, M. Yes. Her sister, Lady T's sister. I'm throwing her under the bus because I don't give a fuck. I don't care about any of them. I don't. I really don't.
Right.
Because don't involve me in this shit. I thought I had a girlfriend. I thought I had somebody who was solid, and the whole time I had somebody who at least don't respect me at the very least.
How long was this going on? Like, how long were you feeling like your relationship was being disrespected?
It's the disrespect started, I say late 24, and it was like subtle. It wasn't anything big. It wasn't anything like I'm gonna break up with this woman. It was kind of like I didn't like that, and when we talk about it, she didn't want to talk about it. She would be deflective, and we never really got much accomplished, right? But we had this app called the Evergreen app. It's like a couples. They have like little It's like a an app. Oh, I keep looking at the comments. Sorry. She would use that to like pick fights with me in there. We're supposed to be doing that thing to kind of help our relationship. And she's like saying little snarky comments or saying things to kind of get under my skin in the app. Like,
so that's okay. I like to try to figure out things. So was this around the time the relationship, you started feeling like something was going on with the relationship with her and Holly? Was this around the same time?
Afterwards, actually, like because after, let me finish telling the weekend because I'm bouncing everywhere. I'm bouncing around.
You're all over the place.
People. Yeah, I'm confusing people. So let me get the story out. Go to the next one. Get that out. That way it'll make more sense.
Let's talk about specific stuff because it's 9/16.
Yeah,
and I feel like we still don't know the reason why you broke up. What is the reason?
I mean, I told you that weekend.
I mean, you got the disrespectful weekends, but you said no, that's not it. So what else?
No. Okay, let me put it like this: the straw that broke the camel's back was New Year's Eve. What I'm saying is that's not the reason. That's not what I'm. Let me make it more clear. She was disrespectful all year, so all she had to do was just one little thing that was fucked up, and like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck this. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that one little thing,
everything was exasperated at this point.
Yeah. It's like, so that, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have to. I'll get into it, but it's not as heavy as this other stuff. The other stuff is heavy.
Right.
The New Year's Eve thing is just,
Yeah.
if this would have been the only, that's not a reason to break up with somebody. What happened on New Year's Eve?
Right.
If that would have been the only thing, we probably would have still been together. But it's not. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So why go through a whole year of being disrespected?
Because I'm gonna say it's me. I had like a scarcity mindset, and I just really felt like I really didn't want to believe that she wasn't the woman for me. You know, I really just thought this was going to be the woman I'd be with for I want to say the rest of my life. But then after that, after 25, I was like, nah, I didn't want to believe it. I kept kind of rationalizing. I kept kind of, just going, well, maybe I'm taking it wrong. You're seeing it. It's in my face. It's making me, it's, I'm no. And this woman is shady because I'm going to tell you this. This is part of this is the level of shady that this woman is. And then I want to get back to the weekend if we still have more time to do it. This woman used to weigh 300 pounds. All right. I knew her when she weighed 300 pounds. Back in 2018. Oh, I don't even have to tell that part of it. I do, but I'm going to say this. She was married to the same guy since they were like 18 or whatever. And then she separated from him and then divorced him. And then we started dating. I don't know how soon, but after, like, she got a divorce while me and Carly were still together. Or like, I think after me and Carly broke up, she got a divorce. Officially got a divorce. Now, her and I had sex while she was still married to that guy. I didn't know that she referred to him she always referred to him as her ex. I didn't know they were still legally married. I didn't know that they were just separated. I found that out later,
Yeah, that's something to talk about up front.
Exactly. So any woman that could do that, and I'm not trying to judge people, right? I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you got going on. Because I feel like that even if she would have told me, I would have been okay. I mean, I would have been cool with that because I would have understood. It's like you guys are not, y'all are together on paper, but y'all not together. You feel what I'm saying? So I either,
Did you just assume that she was divorced, or did she blatantly say my ex-husband as if they were divorced? Did she say that she was divorced?
Yeah, she didn't say she was divorced. Now I have like the Mandela effect on that, right? So I'm not gonna say yay or nay she did because I don't remember that, but she referred to him as ex.
Her ex. Okay.
She divorced. So I didn't know if it was ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex. She referred to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So she said ex.
So you didn't know that she was married at the time when y'all did what y'all did.
Yeah, I didn't know if she had gotten a divorce and then so I didn't know, but that detail is not important to me. You know what I mean? I still would have been cool with it. Right. But here's the thing though. This is why I say the 300-pound thing. When she was when we reconnected while me and Carly's relationship was out the door, she told me she had cancer. And when we reconnected, because now I'm getting the timeline. Yeah, when we reconnected, it wasn't about romance at first. It was just kind of like, oh, like I was sorry to hear that, and then I told her like, hey, I'm gonna keep in touch with you because I didn't know how much time she might have had on this earth, and I had a good time with her, before that. So I was like, hey, I'll keep in touch with you, and we'll be cool. And then from there, it turned into something more. And
gotcha.
And I know a lot of people would go, somebody has cancer and they don't have that much to live. Like, why would you want to be in a romantic relationship with her? But I was optimistic. I was thinking she's going to beat it. We're going to be cool. We're going to have a good little relationship. You know what I mean? So I told her about, because as you know, I'm as you know, Tiffany, but I know the view, or at least one viewer knows, I'm vegan, even though I'm a little thick. But I I've been vegan since 2017. I'm a bad vegan now. I wasn't when I first was vegan, but I eat the fake meats and stuff now, and the starches and the carbs and the fried vegetables. I eat the bullshit. So, but I ate a lot cleaner in the beginning of our relationship. So I was telling Lady T about ways that you can kind of manage it and push it back. I put her on to a lot of these holistic doctors that she started following and stuff. One of them was the minister of wellness, and she ended up doing a subscription. I told her about plant minerals. She ended up finding out about soursop, and this was kind of a thing together. We was trying to figure out ways we could beat this thing, but without having to go doing any like chemo and stuff like that, right? Because we saw the testimonials and the stories of these Dr. Sabi situations like that, soursop and stuff in moringa. So she wasn't vegan, when we met, and I put her onto it. She used to call me and ask questions. How do you do this? What is this? Da da da. And I would answer it. Fast forward to the present. She doesn't have cancer anymore, although she had cancer on the first. But then there was a post that she made on one of her pages or whatever. Somebody had saw it and said that she had beat cancer. So it's kind of like, how you beat cancer, but you had it on January 1st, but on January 3rd you beat it.
Huh?
Follow me. Yeah, huh?
Maybe she went to the doctors on 3rd.
Yeah, that's what happened. And she celebrated on Facebook. So anyway, but she likes to tell people that she just found out about veganism and it just came to her, and it just, it's just, the universe and all this bullshit. I told her about that shit, and I got text messages where she asked me all kind of questions, and then she says she and this woman also gasped. You know what I mean?
I know. Just talking about her, your face just gets all scrunched up and all that kind of stuff. Where do you are you? You're not over it because you're clearly still angry. So what are you doing for you to get past this woman? Because you're still angry, obviously.
Oh man, because you know what? Here's the thing, right? I wish I never fell in love, right? Because then it wouldn't be this. Because I don't think she was in love with me. She probably got 20 lesbians in her bed right now, living her best life. She probably forgot my name. I'm over here, but let me tell you something.
Oh my goodness! And then Jonathan, the other thing is that you said it's not about her sexuality, but you keep calling her lesbian, so it kind of is about her sexuality too.
She could be over there with 10 men right now, living her best life. She could have 10 dicks in her right now. Let's throw the lesbian part out. She could be. She probably do. She's not. It's not.
Going to get banned.
It's not lesbian. She's fucking a bunch of guys right now. She could literally be doing that. Meanwhile, I'm over here on the podcast with you talking about my feelings. But because she don't forgot my name.
It's a good thing, Jonathan. It's a good thing to talk about your feelings. I just want to know, what are you? I mean, what are you doing to move past this? Because you are clearly still angry. But I think you just really said it. You were in love, and so
yeah.
That's why you're so angry.
But yeah. Unfortunately, I was. But what I'm trying to say is, I am. We're talking about it. If we weren't talking about it, I would not be talking about it. I assure you.
Yeah.
Like I am doing the things. Like I'm telling you, it's not going to happen overnight. This is. I mean, we broke up on New Year's, and it's February.
Have y'all talked since then?
Hell no. I hope we don't. No, we have not talked since then. And
well, don't you feel like maybe you need to get some things off your chest?
With her? She didn't want to hear it while we was together. What's she gonna do? Deflect and say, no, I didn't do it. I wasn't like that. It's not it. Why? What? She don't want to talk about the relate. Look, she said this in one of our arguments. She said, talking's for teenagers. I'm a grown woman. Who says that type of shit? Talking's for teenagers. So she can't be reasoned with. She's lying. If she's lying, she could be lying about cancer. She is lying about how she became a vegan. I mean, if she's openly lying about that shit, because I helped her with that. She likes to compartmentalize the relationship so much. I had nothing to do with nothing good in her life. I feel really betrayed because this woman told me she had cancer, and I said, even in spite of that, I want to be in a relationship with you. Only for her to go sleep with lesbians, disrespect me publicly at Pastor V's church events, and then walk away.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, that did happen.
She was going to Pastor V's events with the other woman, with you?
No, I'd go. Right? No. She would disrespect.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany, follow me. Like she.
I'm so sorry.
I never spoke about that. That was another thing. Because I didn't even finish the weekend story, but let's just move on. You already know. Everybody can agree that this is some ain't shit, right?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Not just feeling disrespected, but just doesn't sound like there was a lot of good communication going on. Open communication, should I say? Transparent communication.
She don't want to talk.
And
then on January 1st, she was saying stuff like, well, if this the problem, just say that. Bitch, I'm the one saying stuff. You're not. and I'm sorry to call her a bitch, right? Because that's an insult to female dogs. Because even a female dog is a loyal companion that you could, be with and stuff like that. And so no disrespect to female dogs. But
oh my.
But yeah, like she's let me tell you, man, my brother, he's in the comment section. He's a graphic designer. She hit me up once and said that because we talked about this. Cedric has gone through stuff like this, right?
Right.
She had reached out to me to talk to him to do it. She could have just hit him up herself, but she reached out to me to tell him to do a graphic for it. She was going to pay him for it and this and that. A graphic for her vegan catering business thing, because I'm gonna stop there. But he had worked, she had him make all kind of changes to that logo. And then she, at the end, she's like, oh, this is nice. Thank you. Right. After you made a billion changes. Then a video comes out with a new logo on it. And my brother sees it. And he was like, what? Like she didn't even tell him. She didn't even tell him like, hey, I'm using a logo. Tell me that she's using a new logo. And I talked to her since that. I talked to her. She had went to this mansion event with straight women.
Oh, what is it?
A mansion. Okay. I think a mansion getaway. It was a getaway at a mansion at Lake Norman. With Faith Girl, Kimberly something.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was cooking at a mansion event. She didn't want me to come. She doesn't want me to come to a lot of things, and even Holly has expressed that. Come on. I don't think we have enough time to tell the whole story, but
no, we know.
We don't.
But I think there's a lot of points, a lot of things have come out is that you felt disrespected on a number of occasions, even if there's no, I mean, you're saying that you have proof, and I believe
no. I got proof of the disrespect, Tiffany. I got proof of the disrespect. I don't need to know she's a lesbian. The lady Melinda, that dry snitching and all that shit, all the pretty much telling on herself and telling me what's going on. I don't need none of that. I
Yeah.
don't need to know what her and Holly did. I don't need to know what her and Poppy did. I don't even know if she's straight. The disrespect is what I can see. Now,
Yeah.
comments, even you, Tiffany, would you trade places with me? If your boyfriend or girlfriend was doing you like that, would you go, Jonathan ain't got nothing to worry about? I would have been
Oh,
with
no,
her.
no, no.
There we go.
No.
There we go.
We would have been done. We would have been done a
There
while
we
ago.
go. Who in the comment section? Who in the comment section would trade plays with me? Who think I'm just in my feelings and you took it the wrong way? Come on, just be honest. Go ahead. Who in the comment section?
After my marriage, my divorce, I said I would never, ever, 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 ever let anybody diminish me to the point that I felt diminished at that time, and I won't. So no, the stuff that you're telling me, especially me going over there concerned about you, and somebody comes out and tell me to leave, and I'm coming over concerned about you. Yeah, no, we would have been done that day.
Yes, but
we would have been done that day. But that's.
So the reason I'm saying that is because I don't need to know I don't need to know about her sexuality. That's not the problem. I'm saying sexuality because So it's not a problem. She's straight. She's not gay. She's not pansexual. She's heterosexual. The disrespect was there. I saw that. I could see that part. And I'm not. I ain't even told you everything. That little bit I told you. Now here in front of everybody, somebody in the comment section can say, "Nigga, nigga, that ain't nothing. My girlfriend do that all the time, and I'm cool with it. Or my boyfriend treats me like that, and I'm cool with it." Who? Come on, tell me in the comment section if I'm just some nigga who just in his feelings. Come on.
No, I think you have valid concerns and valid feelings about everything. You're valid in feeling disrespected and so forth and so on. There's two sides to every story. Let's go ahead and say that.
Two lesbians can't kill the same one.
But I think you also need to address the fact that you do feel some kind of way that the possibility of her being with a woman bothers you. I think you need to face that fact.
No.
Come on now.
No.
You wouldn't bring it up so much if you didn't feel some kind of way about that part. And it's okay. I would feel some kind of way if my man went and spent the night with his boys and didn't answer the phone, and then I go over there the next day and he's got his shirt on coming to the door. Like, I'm gonna have some feelings about it.
No, that's not. That's the least. That's the least of the evils. I'm trying to be. How can I put it? You can't tell the story without the lesbians, though. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'm not. So even if she's straight, right?
There's such a big part of the story. Yeah.
They're just. It's just. It's a part of the. Yeah. So I'm not focused.
So how are you doing now?
Oh yeah.
How are you doing now?
Oh man, I feel good actually. I feel like I feel I was afraid to say any of this because I didn't want to be judged. But I'm just telling the truth. I'm just saying what happened.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I agree with Danella.
Huh?
I agree with Danella. I feel like you should let her know how you feel in some way, shape, or form, even if it's an email or a letter.
She knows how I feel. I didn't quietly break up, and she came over here to get the last of her stuff and called the fucking police to get it, to help her escort her in to get it. She called the police, and she was trying to, her and her the two of the most nastiest lesbians you could think of, from the swamps of Louisiana. Her daughter and her girlfriend came over here to help her get the stuff, and her daughter is openly gay. She's braver than her mom, but and I don't have a problem with the LGBT, Tiffany. You're LGBT. I have LGBT people in my family. I'm not going to say Angel's a lesbian, love her to death. Miss Charlotte's gay, don't care, love her. You know what I mean? Holly, before she got into the story, you saw me. Holly was rolling. Right. Me and Holly was you. That was my girl. So it's like I don't have anything against the LGBT. I don't. You
Yeah.
know, I don't
Understood.
have anything against gay guys,
It's
but I
just a
don't
big
want
part of
to
the story.
Yeah, it's part of the
Yeah,
story. You
it's a
can't
big
tell
part of the
without it.
story.
So Danella,
Well,
she
I would
knows.
like, yeah, I would like
Well,
to have you back in like a few weeks because I wanna see how you're progressing in your healing.
oh,
I want to
I've
know
been
if you're still. I want to know if you're still angry a couple weeks from now, and how you're feeling, how you're healing, how you're doing.
well. I didn't want to come on here and look mad, right? Because they could be looking at this laughing, like, yeah, we got that little silly nigga. But because I'm telling you, if she remember the name, she probably forgot who I was, Lady T. So but I used to
You're
date a
hard
guy.
to forget. You're
Huh?
hard to forget.
I'm
I
hard
said
to.
you're hard to forget. I'm sure you're
She's
hard
the
to forget.
forgettable one. But
That is our time, Jonathan. That is our time.
Tiffany,
I
but
feel
they
like
were
this
trying
is
to
not
provoke me.
done though. I feel like
It
we
ain't.
didn't.
Well, I didn't tell.
Yes.
I didn't say everything I needed to say. But
No. So we have to do this again. There's a part 2.
mhm.
And I think we need to do it in person.
Oh yeah, we can do it in person. I'm
Bring a
ready.
bottle over there and we can just drink on it and just continue having this conversation.
Oh yeah.
Donella says she must have that good.
Yeah,
Stop it,
I mean,
Donella.
yeah, I hate to, yeah, well,
No comment. No comment.
well, I,
So Jonathan
but I do, sorry.
Go ahead.
I
Go
just
ahead.
want to end with this.
I was going to say that
Tiffany,
you are going to, I know you are.
Mhm.
Jonathan is going to be giving away, is going to be giving away, what was all that? Giving away 2 weeks of marketing. And so we want him to go ahead and do that. And I'm also going to be giving away Winter Bliss. Winter Bliss is one of our favorite elixirs that we have. And I love it. I use it for my hair every single day. And it's a mix of eucalyptus. It comes in a nice, beautiful bottle that you can reuse. It's glass, and you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's down to here, and this is my second refill. I've been using it all winter. It has eucalyptus in it. It has lavender in it. It has some olive oil in it. It has a lot of different natural oils and stuff in it. And when I tell you that I have not used anything but my own products from Sun and Sage on my hair since I locked it on April 15th last year. I'm coming up on my 1 year, y'all. I've only used my own products. I have not used any other products. Shampoo, conditioners, the shampoo might be the only thing that I've used that is not my product, and I'm working on that right now. So I'm going to be giving away 2 bottles of this before the season is out. Even though it's beneficial for every season, we're calling it Winter Bliss because that's when we released it. So I'm going to be giving away 2 bottles. Thank you, Donella. I'm going to give away 2 bottles from people that are loving this post and loved this episode. So make sure that you heart if you want to try the Winter Bliss. I will put the link in the comments so that you can see everything that's in it. And if you want to try it, then go ahead and heart this post. I will announce the winners in the morning. So love, as long as it's not a sad face, I'm going to assume that you're interested. And I will put you in the running. And that is the Winter Bliss. I will put the link in the comments so you can see all of the benefits of it. And Jonathan is also going to be giving away 2 weeks of marketing. And despite the fact that Jonathan is a human being and he has a personal life, and we talked about his personal life, he is an amazing marketing and PR person, and he has literally been supporting me since I met him and continues to support me as I support him. I know that several people that were on here commenting tonight have done work with him, have worked with him in some kind of capacity. So if you have a business, you have not worked with Jonathan before, and you need marketing and promotion for your business, I 1,000% recommend him, and I'm sure that others can too. So make sure that you check him out, and he will announce and tell me tonight who the winners of that is. So you have to heart, like, as long as we don't see that sad face or that angry face, we're going to assume that you're interested. Heart, like, all of that great stuff. Thumbs up, which I hate that thumbs up, but heart, like, thumbs up, all of that good stuff. No sad faces. And we're going to announce the winners in the morning. Jonathan, can you do another interview with me? Because I feel like we got to like the climax. I know you said there was a climax, but I don't feel like we really got to the climax. And I need to get to the climax.
Yeah, because I was bouncing all over the place, but it's kind of like it's not linear like that. It's a bunch of fuckery. All sometimes you need the other context to know, to see a bigger picture, because it's not one thing. It's not one thing she did that encompass everything, and it was a lot of gaslighting, a lot of manipulation, and but I do want to say this, and I'm gonna shut up because I know I do want to say this. Aside from me talking about it, right, and the reason why I'm so mad is because while I'm talking about it, I feel like I'm reliving it. You know, I feel like I ultimately, this is I am still healing, but it's not one of those things like I'm dwelling on her. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like that part I'm over with. Like, you know, I did process it. And it is fresh. It happened, you know, last time we talked hopefully that was the last time, January 1st. And now it's February. It's fresh, but I do want to be honest with you. Yeah, this is not my whole day. I assure you. Like I've been so busy. I've got new clients. I got new adventures, new friends, new people fucking with me. Life is good, honestly. It's just that this part of it, you know.
Yeah, you've come to terms with the breakup, and now you're in the healing process.
Yeah, it's good. She can be with whoever she wants to, lesbians, men, whatever. I would still take shots, but
we're gonna do a couple weeks. We're gonna check in on you. We're gonna hear more about like what actually ended it. If you even want to talk about it, then you might be ready to talk about something else by then. So, but we are going to catch up, because I think it's important that, you know, we emphasize that men go through shit too, and y'all, your heart can get broken, and you can be in love and be shit onto you, and the fact that you're expressing it and that you wanted to do with me, I appreciate. So yes, we're going to be all ears to check in a couple of weeks. We hope that everybody will come out for our date night, March 18th at First and Gold, the new First and Gold, the new Gold Bar. It's new, it's updated, it's classier, it's a 30 over vibe. You ain't got to worry about that raw that was going on before. Yes, wow, have yourself a good time in a great environment with friends. Bring your date out and come have a good time with us on March 18th. And then don't forget, Friends with Benefits be coming back March 25th with myself and Jay Prag at Smoke in Concord. Then tell everybody how they find you.
Yes, John. I'm frozen. Am I frozen on y'all end?
You're a little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Reach me out, Jonathan Coleman, info at themediablast.net. JAYFORNOW on Instagram, Jonathan Coleman. And hey, you know what? Anybody listening, if y'all just want to hear this, if you want to just know, ask me questions, I'll tell you. Fuck this shit. I got I'll tell you. I don't care. I'll even talk about me. I'll even whatever. I'll tell you the fucked up shit on my end, but still I don't care. It's like, man, man. I knew this woman for 10 years, and you gonna put the knife in me?
Yeah.
Get the fuck on.
Yeah. You know? I get it. It's hard. It's hard when you really and truly love somebody and you're in love with somebody and they hurt you. I get it. Been there, and I'm still healing myself. So I completely understand. Well, we are definitely going to catch up in a couple of weeks. I hope to see you out soon. And thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. And Who was that? Southside Mike. Thank you so much for being here and supporting and let me know what I need to know, because Jonathan, he was a little off tonight and you was making sure I knew that he needed to get some things out. So thank you, Southside Mike. I appreciate you for starting off the story, and thank you, Jonathan. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Skills. Now Louis on the twins, I accept the bill. The friends saw me in the bench, then they gut to spill. Like she missed you when she twisted, you her effing pill. Please call her, no she spoil you, feel it's overhill. I'm overpowered, tell mommy soldier overhill. I never doubted till she mentally tried to steal. You heart robber gon' say that this money is changing me. When you said that my dreams was make-believe, but when the flames start cooking, your heart got tooken, the soldier start hitting the page, and the days like
Still close.
you should have been more supportive, forever would adored you, but now we go our separate ways. Yo, as human beings, we don't know it all.
Make sure to follow him. Good night, everyone. We love you. If you have something that you want to share, reach out. Let's do it right here on
Time a brother trying to talk, breaking up, more light, take a break from war, bake for more, you know, soldier had cake galore. Silly rumors got to you, I don't chase it all. Saw me score it in the game, you deflate the ball, brace the fall like autumn, had to lay her up. I should have toughened up my skin, you should